Picking up speed this time out of turn number 4. Green flag is in the air, and we are underway at the Shelby County Fairgrounds. Connor Wolf, Kate Marks lead the field into those first 2 corners with Wolf slight advantage as they come out of 2, heading down the backstretch. Cutting right underneath those top 2 cars, there is Matt Lux right there in the mix, taking over second spot there in the running order. Robbie Rowland now in the battle with Kate Marks there in the number 2 as Rowland moves into third spot. Your leader still Connor Wolf in the 47, who started on pole, maintains that lead. Another lap round here at the Shelby County Fairgrounds. Tony in the number 1 car already up to third spot. Oh, and we are yellow. With Tate Marks just behind. There's the tail past that cone. In front of our field very smoothly through those first 2 corners. Tony Stewart immediately back to work, pulling alongside his teammate there in the number 4, Joey Paxton, already in a battle. There with Robbie Rowland in the number 43, for third spot in the running order. So Matt Lux is your leader. Tate Marks runs in second. Tony Stewart up to third spot in the running order. With the battle now for fourth, Joey Paxton. Moving to the inside of the 43 of Rowland, but Rowland battles back. Oh, those 2 slide high on the racetrack. Everyone's still going, but both of them giving up a couple of positions there in the running order. So Joey Paxton currently running 7th. He's still got plenty of laps, though, to work his way forward. Up front, Matt Lux showing the way to Tate Marks and Tony Stewart. Those top 3, and Tony Stewart to the inside, right underneath Tate Marks there in the number 2. So Tony into second, trying to track down now Matt Lux, who has the slightest bit of a lead. Here, 5 laps into our feature event. Joey Paxton fell back several spots, is now regathering that car. Running in 6th, just behind the 45 of Ollinman. There in the number 45. Coming out of turn number 4, once again, here is your leader, Matt Lux. Stewart starting to bring it down in. Trouble for the number 2 of Tate Marks. Back to green flag racing we go. Good restart there for Matt Lux in the number 5. Lux, Stewart, Hedrick, all battling there. Slight breakaway for those top 2 cars. Tony Stewart using this newly widened racetrack, using every bit of it. Corking the outside as they head for turn number 1. Matt Lutz clinging there to the bottom. Cutting those corners beautifully again to the outside goes the number 1 of Tony Stewart. So the battle right now for the top spot. Now Tony looks to the inside, trying to move Matt Lutz up a little bit, as they are wheel to wheel, heading in for that first turn, and Tony Stewart into the lead momentarily. Can he hold on to it? Down the backstretch, the advantage is his this time around. So coming to the line this time, your leader, Tony Stewart in the number 1, followed by Matt Lux in the number 5, and Matt Hedrick in the number 33. 10 laps in, 10 to go this time by, halfway home for Tony Stewart in the number 1 car. Matt Lux battling back with everything he's got there in the number 5. Hedrick in the 33 trying to reel in those top 2 front runners. Right there in the mix though. Also, Robbie Rowland in the 43. Joey Paxton in the number 4. Tony Stewart continuing to run out front there in the number 1. Little bit of distance. Now, between Tony and the number 5 car of Matt Lux running in second. Matt Hedrick looks to be reeling him in a little bit. Fourth spot held down by Robbie Rowland there in the number 43. Five to go this time by. 5 more laps here at the Shelby County Fairgrounds. Encountering some lap traffic now for Tony Stewart there in the number 1 car. Parker Laser just in front of him and swiftly goes right underneath that number 12. Laps winding down. Oh! Gets a little sideways, a lot sideways. Right in front of him. No problem though for the number 1, although it does stack up a little bit, but the car is just behind him. Coming around this time out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. 2 more circles here in Shelbyville to call it a night. Great night of racing action. But before we get to that checkered flag, we are going to have a caution. We've got a car stopped on the outside of turn number 2. And golf this time as they come around, we will see the green flag. Oh, and look at that restart for Matt Lux. It looked like he got the start, backed off, and then charged forward again. Oh, and sliding right underneath Matt Hedrick there in the 33. Oh, and we are yellow. Once again, trying to get these last few laps in. Good restart that time. Matt Lux in the number 5. Two laps this time by. 2 laps to go. Matt Lux, Matt Hedrick, Robbie Rowland. Right now running as your top 3 down the back stretch. Out of turn number 4 this time, the white flag. 4 more corners are going to settle things here in Shelby County. Joey Paxson will race until the very last flag flies, still trying to pick up spots here as the checkered flag flies for Matt Lux in the number 5 with his first win of the 2022 season. Matt Hedrick finishes second in the number 33. Finishing third, the number 43 of Robbie Rowland.